The whole idea always was that we had to deal with the fact that he was gone.
Yeah, no matter what narrative direction the Frasier revival took, they would have to acknowledge that the character lost his father, Martin Crane, because the actor who played him, John Mahoney, passed away in February 2018. And in the first episode that started streaming in October 2023, it was addressed in the 5th line of dialogue.
How was your father's funeral?
Emotional. Thought it was a good send-off. He'll be missed.
Of course. My condolences.
Thank you.
So it was like losing a father, and that was emotional. It just was, and you don't shy away from it. You just go for it and embrace it.
He was a hell of a guy. Tough act to follow.
And now in episode 10, which started streaming today, also its season finale, Martin Crane played a significant role.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking. I used to hate Dad's Christmas decorations now. Even this old Rudolph wreath is making me sentimental. Oh.
Yeah, you might remember that red-nosed wreath from season 3 of Frasier 1.0 when it aired on December 19th, 1995, 28 years ago.
I'm gonna put this wreath up here.
What's the matter with Rudolph?
Well, Dad, I just think that Christmas decorations should be understated and tasteful.
I love those Christmases in Seattle.
Yeah, me too. Now we're all scattered about. I miss those times.
Yeah, while the character of Frasier spent his first Christmas without his father,
Dad, I really miss you.
it was clear on the talk yesterday that John's death is still as fresh for Kelsey 5 years later.
He has to come to terms with the fact that his dad's gone, and he realizes.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
It all works out.
While the premiere episode ended with the in memoriam tribute, the season finale had Roz and Frasier having a drink at a bar where everyone knows that name.
Here's to old friends, and to those who are no longer with us.
To Martin.
Peri Gilipin told EW of shooting her brief appearance in the season finale. It was a fantasy come true to play that part again and to go back into that world. And there's bittersweet things because it makes me so sad when I think about John. I miss him. He was a great friend.
He was one of the greats. He always treated me just like one of his own kids.
He treated his own kids like they were from another planet. I miss him.
I miss him too.
While the tears in Peri's eyes looked genuine in the episode, there was no faking Kelsey's tears on the talk yesterday.
In that moment, when he said talking to his son, the idea was always that he saw an image of his father and thought, I have to do this. Mm-hmm. So that's when he stays. He's decided he's going to stay in Boston.
Yeah.
I'd like to think he'd be proud of me.
Are you kidding? He's so proud of you. He's always been proud of you.
Yeah, it was really touching to see Kelsey get choked up like that. Like, actors always say they're close, but yeah, it's not always the case, shockingly. So yeah, it's clearly the case with these 5. I'll get into Peri's appearance in another segment, but yeah, in terms of this segment, what did you think of Frasier's very poignant tribute to Martin and Kelsey's emotions talking about John's passing 5.5 years later?
I bet he's up there right now smiling ear to ear watching the two of you together. Laughing his ass off at how stupid your party went.